Good morning, people. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, and we got absolutely hammered at work last night, so I didn't sleep worth a shit. But my boy Ozzy just pulled up, actually, fixing to go out and do some little bit of diagnostics on his car. He's having a little bit of an ABS issue. His traction control kicks on sometimes for no reason, so I think it's a sensor. But he also thinks that his clutch is slipping, so he bought a clutch. I'm going to go out, we're going to do a hit, see if it's actually the clutch slipping or if it's just some traction issues. If it's the clutch, then we're going to put a clutch in his 2020 GT350. It's actually a Pro Charge car, pretty wicked. So I'll give you a quick rundown of the car, do it once over. We'll go out and do some diagnostic stuff, and then if it ends up needing a clutch, I'll bring you guys along and let y'all join during that. So. Blower is so loud. Such a damn good looking car.
So I'm pretty sure these guys are convinced that I'm just like some type of drug dealer, because everybody that comes over here brings their cars, and then they're always like staring at me when I leave. And 9 times out of 10 when people come over, I'm the one that's driving. And they're like, how many fucking cars is this douchebag got? No, so we just need to like hang out one day and go to a class and learn how to drive. That is only like the second time in, let's see, about 9 months I've missed a gear. And it's all, this is what pisses me off, it's the phone. Anytime I'm recording some shit, I forget how to fucking drive. I also thought that was a dead animal, but it was a t-shirt. But I don't know what it is. I hit record and I'm like, all right, cool.
All sense of driving just...
It's like, all right, and start the car, start the video. What now? What now? What's this thing on the left do again? Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Car sounds cool though.
I love the jet noise.
All right, so here's Ozzy's 2020 GT350. Got the Pro Charger, P1SC. It's turned way down right now. I'm trying to talk him into making some really bad financial decisions and turning the car up. So it's only on 9 pounds. Hopefully I can talk him into doing something dumb, but it's a technology pack car. Super nice. I enjoyed driving it. Went out, did some diagnostic stuff on it because I mean he just bought it. But went out, he's having some clutch issues, so went out to see if it was actually the clutch slipping, but I think he needs wheel speed sensors. I think that's what's going bad because it keeps throwing off the advanced track all the time. And even if he's like just pulling out of somebody's driveway or anything like that. So I was impressed with the NT555Rs. He's got the G2s, which beforehand I was really against the Nittos because I've heard that they had spun a bunch and I didn't like that. But this one, like dead hooked from like a 20-year-old in first gear. It was impressive. It's probably because my fat ass was in it, but super clean car. It's got all the basic Shelby stuff everywhere, but I enjoy like these, the shadow overlays and stuff like that. The ones that are the same color, I think those look way better than the ones that are stitched in white or paint matched. So we had the intentions of putting the McLeod RXT in it, but it's already got one. He just thought it was going bad, but after a little bit more digging and stuff, the guy that owned it before him put a clutch adjuster and steel braided clutch line in, and I think that's going to be what's causing one of the biggest issues because the engagement point on the clutch is kind of turd. But he knows that. He's going to adjust it here in a little bit. Kind of gave him some things that I think that he should get. Going to do some catch cans because he's got a little bit of oil inside the Pro Charger that I don't enjoy. So he's going to do catch cans. He lost a spacer for the bracket for the Pro Charger itself. So he's going to do one of those. We'll come back. I'm going to pull the blower off, inspect the blower. Hopefully by then I've got him talked into doing a smaller pulley. Do a smaller pulley, do an oil change on it, adjust the clutch a little bit better, and then go from there. hopefully. But other than that, that's all we're gonna do for today, because I don't want to have to put a clutch in if he doesn't really need one. The clutch is doing fine. It held power. Didn't slip any. We went out and made some pulls. It did well. We're gonna drive it to get something to eat here in just a second. Do it again. See if it does anything. I don't think it will. And then go from there. So saved him a little bit of money as far as putting the clutch in. He's gonna do those few things, come back, and then see if we can get it tuned by Lund and go from there. So that's all we're gonna do today. And then tomorrow I've got Scotty bringing his ZL1 over, or I'm gonna go pick it up because he's doing the nails, his little Vietnamese thing. I'm gonna go pick up his ZL1, come back, and we're gonna take the wrap off of it. I'll bring y'all along for that. But that's all we're gonna do on the old GT350 today. Beautiful car. I enjoy the Velocity color. I'm usually really against racing stripes, but I like the fact that these has got the gray and then the black. Looks good. I like it. Carbon wing. These cars are dope. I don't really like S550s usually because the nose is so long and super annoying to look over. But this one's got a really dope GT500 hood. It wasn't terrible driving it, and as far as visibility, I think it's because I'm getting used to it with the C6. But that's all we're gonna do today. We're gonna go get something to eat. Probably gonna put some videos in for some pulls and then go from there. Need my redemption.
Don't miss work.
I know, right? The easiest one to find.
Yep. It's literally straight. Oh, the camera! The dive!
Pound forward. Finally.
Oh, man.
What a time. You don't know how I managed to successfully not find the one gear that literally all you have to do is... Whee! Another successful customer leaving the old dud performance down here. Did a little bit of looking around. Clutch is fine. We did some pulls and everything. Clutch is holding up. I think ooh, is he gonna scrape? Oh, that was close. Did a little bit of looking around, and I think it's just gonna be the wheel speed sensors that are going bad in it. So he's gonna get a set of those and get some other things I told him about. And God, it sounds good. So he's gonna get a couple of things I told him about, some catch cans. He's got to get that spacer for the bracket on the Pro Charger itself. What else? The wheel speed sensors, and we're gonna do some maintenance stuff on it. Like I said, we're gonna change the oil on the blower itself. But other than that, he's happy with it. I think he's just more kind of paranoid. He's only had 2 manual cars recently. He drove an auto Challenger for a while, so I think he's just nervous, which is understandable. You know, you buy an $80,000 car like that, you want it to sound cool. Speaking of sounding cool, he's doing a pull, but it's fun. It's fine, rather. Looked it over, did a little bit of inspection stuff. Found a couple oil leaks. The blower is leaking a little bit of oil at the bottom. The guy that owned it before him put in a drain line to the bottom of the car, and that's leaking at the fitting. So we're gonna fix that when it comes back. Other than that, he's good. He's a little less paranoid now. He let me drive it, and that was fun. Outside the fact that I missed 4th, don't know how I did that, but you know, we suck quite often around here. Ha! Gay! But other than that, he's happy. I'm happy. Saved him a lot of money because the last shop he was going to take it to was going to charge him like $1,200. They priced it at a second shop, and they were right at $1,000, and they were going to have his car for 3 days. And they was going to put a clutch in it when, in all reality, he didn't need it. He was going to put the exact same clutch that's in it, so it wouldn't have made a difference. The clutch is fine. So I'm glad I was able to save him some money. I enjoy, helping the boys when I can. But other than that, that's all I'm doing today. I'm gonna be a lazy sack of shit for the rest of the day, and then tomorrow go steal Scotty's ZL1, come back, finish taking the wrap off for him, and I'm gonna try to talk him into letting me do a pull in it. I'm trying to get his car in the 6s on a draggy. We'll see. But other than that, that's it for the day. I'm gonna go in here and eat my Taco Bell, be a lazy piece of shit. All right, so it's been a couple days since the last time I had any plan of video or anything. This week's schedule was supposed to be dead on. Didn't work that way. That's just the story of my life. So it's Friday. Finally going to pick up Scotty's Camaro. Gonna bring it back, pull the front bumper off, pull the mirrors off, pull the wrap off the doors, the shark fin, and the front bumper. And then after that, he should be all set, ready to sell the car. He's selling the drag pack and everything this weekend, and then it should be relatively pretty quick, and he's in his new car, and it'll be enjoyable for us. So I'm right over there, pick it up. Once I get his car, start heading back, then I'll touch base with y'all again, and hopefully it won't take too long. I think the bumpers, I think it was 9 screws is what I counted. The shark fin's the only thing that's going to worry me because I got to pop the liner down and all that. So we'll see. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes pretty quick. And then if not, we'll. So very short ride over to Scotty's shop. It's going to take me forever. Y'all are following, to set his seat because, well, Scotty's not the largest of them. So I figured if I got in, I was going to blow my knees to pieces. My head hits on 6-gens. So I don't care what anybody says. They're not meant to please big guys. But no. Quit. I forgot his car does that. First time I drove it, we went and ate, and he was like, "You want to drive it?" I was like, "Fuck it, why not?" Got in it, started it, and it like crammed me into the steering wheel and shit. I couldn't fucking fit. It was so bad. But picked it up, gonna take it to the house. He's got a little bit of wrap left around the shark wing on the bottom, then the actual wing itself, the front bumper, the doors, the mirrors. There's a little piece around the rear canard, not the canards, the thing that goes around the exhaust. It's way too early for me to actually use my mind this morning, so we're gonna take this thing to the house, pull it in the garage, and get started on it. But his car chops so much louder than mine, it makes me jealous. All right, so Scotty's car is back in the garage, and you can see the wrap that's up front, the doors, mirror caps. Here's a small spot in the back that we were talking about, where it meets the back bumper because he has to pull it off. And then the little bit that's around the shark fin. So that's going to come off, pull the mirrors off, take the door handles off, and then pull the front bumper off and pull all the wrap off of it. But unfortunately for YouTube guys, y'all are just going to get kind of bits and pieces of it because I'm fixing to go live on TikTok and kind of video the whole thing from there. So y'all ain't going to see much of it, but if you follow me on TikTok, you can come over, join live, shoot the shit. I'm trying to talk Nick into joining with me and goofing off. So other than that, here's the before, and then hopefully y'all see a way better after. So I got started and completely forgot to talk about it earlier. On these 6-gens, to pull the mirrors off and the door handles and the shark fin is a little bit of a pain in the ass. So plop inside the car, there's a cover right behind the handle in here. You can see where you can put a screwdriver or a interior tool and pop it off. There's a 10 mil there. There's a 10 mil behind this, and there's another 10 mil that's right down here under the lighting piece, and that pulls the interior door panel off, and you've got 3 bolts that do the mirrors and pops both of those off, and then you've got one for the door handle itself. And then inside, the airbag tab pops out. There's a 7mm back here, and then under the seatbelt thing you can see where there's a little tab right there that'll pop off. There's another 7mm back there, and then this entire plastic cover right here comes off. There's tabs back here that hold the headliner on, and there's 2 tabs. You can see that tab and that tab, and then you can let the headliner hang down a little bit, and there's a screw under some tape that goes to the shark fin, and you can pull that off. So by the time next time y'all see the inside of the car, this interior panel will be off, the mirror will be off, the door handle will be off and everything. I've already popped the one little tab off for the keyhole. It's the wraps off of it. I was just going to do the door handle on the car, and then I forgot they didn't do a separate piece on the inside. They wrapped the door as a whole. So good quality by them. So I'm gonna pull the door handle off, and take all the wrap off of it. And then I think the shark fin is going to be the biggest pain, just because there's a tab under here that you got to squeeze and pull out of the roof of the car, and that sucks. But the front's started, top screws are out. There's some T15 Torx bit screws that are right here. I think there's 4 of them on each side of the wheel liner, and then that'll pop off. I'm going to leave the front splitter on the car, so when I take the the front bumper off, I can sit it down and it'll hold the bumper upright, and I don't have to worry about it falling over, getting scratched or anything like that. So that's it for them. Like I said, unfortunately YouTube guys aren't going to see a lot of it, so I just figured I'd give y'all that little touch just in case somebody was looking to be able to do this to their own car. 3 screws for the mirror, 1 for the door, the screw that goes by the seat belt here, the screw that goes by the seat belt here, and then the screw that goes on top of in the bottom of the shark fin, and that's it.